Hey everyone, Happy New Year again. I say that intentionally today because our topic will be one of the most talked about personal development topics at this time of the year. You know, there's something about the start of a new year that makes us all feel like it's time to set big goals and make big changes. But let's be honest, how many times have we set those goals only to lose track of them by February or even sooner? Setting goals is easy. Achieving them, that's the tricky part. But the good news is goal setting can work, and it does not have to be reserved for the 1st of January. Here's the thing. Waiting for the right time to set goals is like waiting for the wind to blow in the perfect direction. You don't need a calendar to tell you when to start. Whether it's January, July, or just any random Tuesday, the best time to set a goal is now. So let's have a look at that. Let's talk about the how. You've probably heard of SMART goals, S-M-A-R-T. And if you haven't, here's a quick breakdown. SMART stands for specific, measurable, achievable, realistic, and time-bound. A goal like I want to get healthier is okay, but it's not clear. A SMART version sounds more like I want to exercise for 30 minutes, 3 times a week, for the next 3 months. This is specific, measurable, and it has a deadline. That's what sets you up for success. Even better is to look at it from the achieved state, from the end state. So it is not an intention anymore, but you already take it as a definite that you will achieve that goal. This format would be like this. It is now the 1st of April, and I'm in my living room looking at the calendar in which I marked an X every time I exercised. And I see that every single week since January there are 3 X's, which means that I have exercised 3 times a week for 30 minutes every week. For every time. The end step here describes where you are and what you do when you know that you have achieved the goal. But here's the twist. While it's great to have realistic goals, don't be afraid to set a few unreasonable ones too. Why? Because aiming higher than what feels comfortable will push you to levels you didn't think were possible. And we have to go for crazy goals sometimes, because this inspires us. And ever get excited about a big goal and then feel completely overwhelmed by it? Trust me, I've been there. The secret is to break those big goals into smaller bite-sized steps. You know the answer. To the question, how do you eat an elephant? The answer is 1 bite at a time. Imagine wanting to write a book. If you stare at the idea of writing 300 pages, it feels like a mountain. But writing 1 page a day, that feels doable. And guess what? 1 page a day for a year adds up to a book. Take your goal, slice it into pieces, and start with the smallest one. Progress is progress, no matter how small. And when we achieve a goal, we usually feel quite empowered, and that makes achieving the next step goal so much easier. Now this part is also key. Track your progress. If you don't check in with yourself, it's easy to drift. But here's something most people forget. Adjusting your goal is not failure. Sometimes halfway through you realize the goal needs tweaking, or maybe life throws you a curveball. That's normal. Goals should be flexible enough to adapt. As long as you're moving forward, you are winning. So here's your action step for this week. Set 1 small goal that you know you can achieve in the next 7 days. It could be something simple like reading for 10 minutes each day or going for 2 walks this week. The point is to build momentum. 1 small win leads to another, and before you know it, you're achieving more than you thought possible. So it's not everybody's cup of tea to set goals, but try it out, give it a go, and you might find yourself being so thrilled with it that you want to set bigger goals. That would be great. I'd love to hear from you. What's that 1 goal you want to work on this week? Drop it in the comments and let's keep each other accountable. Remember, it doesn't have to be big. Small goals lead to big results. And if you're watching this thinking, I'm not sure what to focus on, that's okay too. Just take one small step towards something that excites you. And in case you're wondering what one of my goals is, I will share it with you, and I will use the formula that I suggested earlier. It is now the 29th of December, 2025, a Monday, and I'm at my laptop just uploading the 50-second video of my weekly Improve Your Life video series. That's this series. And I see that my weekly reach has reached 5,000 people. So you are part of my goal, and I have no idea yet how to achieve it, and I need to break that down in smaller steps, but you can hold me accountable to it. Thank you for spending these few minutes with me today again. If this gave you even a spark of a motivation, hit that like button or share it with someone who needs a little goal setting boost. And if you want more content like this, make sure you follow. I received the first few requests, by the way, and will cover that topic over the next few weeks. And if you have something that you want to suggest, then just send it to me. So now, the last message today for this week is, you've got this. And remember, any day can be a start of something amazing. See you next time. Oh, one quick remark about where you find me. Instagram allows 5-minute reels, and that's why I used Instagram the last 3 weeks. But Facebook, I found out, cuts reels at 90 seconds. So last week you only saw a piece of it on Facebook. On my Instagram account, look for Jörg Stegmüller, that's the full name. Sorry about that. You find the full length of the videos. Thanks a lot. See you next week.